Every day I meet seniors who tell me the same thing. They say, "Doctor, I feel like my vision just isn't what it used to be. Everything's a little blurrier. My eyes feel tired all the time. And when I wake up, it's like they never had a chance to rest." If that sounds familiar to you, you're not alone. Declining vision is one of the most frustrating parts of aging, and yet it's also one of the most overlooked when it comes to prevention and healing. But here's the truth that most people don't realize. Your eyes are not just passive windows to the world. They are living, working tissue. They need blood flow. They need oxygen. And above all, they need nourishment. The right kind of nourishment. And tonight, I want to talk to you about something so simple, so accessible, and so profoundly healing. It's what you drink before you sleep. Specifically, 4 natural juices that when consumed in the evening can work with your body's own repair mechanisms while you sleep to help restore, nourish, and even protect your eyes from further damage. These are not exotic, expensive superfoods flown in from the other side of the world. These are juices made from ingredients you likely already have in your kitchen, and the science behind them is remarkable because your body, including your eyes, does some of its most important healing at night when you're resting, when your blood pressure lowers, when your nervous system relaxes, and when your cells start to regenerate. What you drink before bed matters more than you might think. It can determine whether your eyes are quietly degenerating or quietly healing. So if you're someone over the age of 60, or even in your 50s, and you've started noticing your vision getting a little less sharp, if you're dealing with dryness, irritation, difficulty seeing at night, or even early signs of macular degeneration or diabetic eye changes, then this video is especially for you because tonight, I'm going to show you exactly what kinds of juice you can drink before bed, using only safe, natural ingredients to give your eyes the best chance of recovery and protection. And I'll explain why these juices work, what nutrients they contain, how they interact with your biology, and most importantly, how to use them safely and effectively. As a physician and researcher who spent years studying how food influences the body's ability to heal itself, I've been amazed by what the science shows. There are compounds in common fruits and vegetables that have been proven to boost circulation to the retina, reduce inflammation in the eye, combat oxidative stress that contributes to cataracts, and even support the regeneration of light-sensing cells in the back of the eye. These aren't claims, these are findings backed by real peer-reviewed science. And they offer us something truly hopeful, especially for seniors. Because the truth is, you don't have to just sit back and watch your vision decline. You can take action, and sometimes that action is as simple as what you drink before your head hits the pillow. So let's start with what's actually happening to your eyes as you age. One of the most common changes is a gradual decrease in blood flow to the retina, the delicate layer of tissue at the back of your eye that senses light and sends visual signals to your brain. When blood flow slows down, the retina becomes starved of oxygen and nutrients. This makes it harder for the retina to function normally. You might notice this as blurry vision, especially when you wake up. You might struggle with glare when driving at night, or your eyes might feel dry and irritated more often. This reduced blood flow is often related to aging blood vessels, but it can also be made worse by high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, and even poor sleep quality. Now here's where your evening routine comes into play. When you drink certain natural juices before bed, juices that contain powerful polyphenols, carotenoids, and antioxidants, you're giving your body the raw materials it needs to support healthy blood flow, reduce inflammation, and begin the healing process right where it's needed most. Your eyes. Take, for example, a juice made from carrots and beets. Carrots contain beta-carotene, which your body converts into vitamin A. This vitamin is essential for maintaining the health of the retina and the cornea. Without enough vitamin A, your eyes can become dry, and your night vision can deteriorate. Beets, on the other hand, are rich in nitrates that convert into nitric oxide in the body. Nitric oxide relaxes and dilates blood vessels, improving circulation, including to the tiny capillaries in the eyes. When you combine these two into a gentle juice, you're not just drinking something colorful and tasty, you're delivering oxygen-rich blood right where your body needs it overnight. And remember, During sleep, your parasympathetic nervous system becomes dominant. This is the part of your nervous system responsible for healing and restoration. Drinking the right nutrients during this time can significantly amplify your body's natural repair process. But there's more. Many seniors don't realize that oxidative stress is silently damaging their eyes every single day. This stress comes from unstable molecules called free radicals that accumulate in the eye, especially from UV exposure, pollution, processed foods, and even from the natural process of aging. Over time, oxidative stress contributes to cataracts, macular degeneration, and even retinal damage. So what's the answer? Antioxidants. And some of the most powerful antioxidants for eye health are found in deeply pigmented fruits like blueberries and blackberries. When you drink juice made from these fruits, especially in the evening, you're flooding your system with compounds like anthocyanins that protect your retina from oxidative stress. These compounds have been studied for their ability to preserve night vision, protect retinal cells, and even improve visual acuity over time. The key is consistency. Drinking them regularly, especially at night when your body is focused on repair, can produce real changes in how your eyes feel and function. Let's talk about inflammation. Chronic, low-grade inflammation is one of the biggest enemies of eye health. It contributes to everything from dry eyes to age-related macular degeneration. And yet there are natural anti-inflammatory compounds found in common fruits like pineapple and tart cherry that can make a real difference. Pineapple contains bromelain, an enzyme that helps reduce inflammation not just in the joints, but also in the tissues of the eyes. Tart cherry juice is one of the richest natural sources of melatonin, the hormone that not only helps regulate our sleep cycle, but also acts as a powerful antioxidant in the retina. Drinking tart cherry juice before bed has been shown to improve sleep quality while simultaneously supporting eye health. It's a beautiful synergy, better sleep and better eyes. This is why drinking the right juice before bed matters. You're not just helping your body sleep, you're helping your eyes rebuild. Now, I want to take you a little deeper into the science behind each of these juices. Because when you truly understand how these natural compounds work inside your body, that's when the change really begins. Let's start with that first juice I mentioned, a simple blend of carrot and beet. On the surface, it may seem like just a sweet vegetable drink, but under the surface, it's a powerful cocktail of healing compounds. Carrots are among the richest sources of beta-carotene, which gives them their vibrant orange color. But beta-carotene isn't just a pigment, it's a precursor to vitamin A, a critical nutrient for healthy eyes. Without enough vitamin A, your eyes lose the ability to produce a substance called rhodopsin, a pigment in the retina that helps you see in low light. That's why a deficiency in this vitamin often leads to night blindness, something many seniors struggle with silently. What makes carrot juice so powerful when consumed at night is that your body uses rest periods to convert beta-carotene into the active form of vitamin A, retinol, and retinol more efficiently, and when you pair this with beet juice, the effect becomes even more profound. Beets contain natural dietary nitrates. And here's what's fascinating. These nitrates are converted by bacteria in your mouth into nitric oxide, a gas that helps relax and widen blood vessels. This process boosts blood flow, not just to your muscles, but also to your retina, optic nerve, and macula, all parts of the eye that need constant oxygen and nutrients to function well. In fact, research has shown that people with glaucoma, a condition caused by increased pressure in the eye, often benefit from improved nitric oxide production. Why? Because nitric oxide helps regulate intraocular pressure and supports better drainage of fluid within the eye. So imagine what happens when you drink a fresh glass of carrot beet juice before bed. You're delivering compounds that your body converts into vitamin A for retinal health, and at the same time enhancing the circulation that helps that vitamin get where it's needed. That's real food as medicine. Now let's shift to our second healing juice. Blueberry-blackberry juice. These fruits are deeply colored for a reason. Their dark purples and blues come from a family of compounds called anthocyanins. These are powerful antioxidants that protect against oxidative damage. And when it comes to your eyes, oxidative stress is a major threat. The retina is one of the most metabolically active tissues in your body. It uses up a lot of oxygen, which means it also generates a lot of free radicals, unstable molecules that can damage cells and DNA. If these free radicals aren't neutralized, they begin to degrade the retina's photoreceptor cells, the very cells that allow you to see clearly, especially in low light. Anthocyanins from blueberries and blackberries don't just neutralize these free radicals, they've also been shown to enhance rhodopsin regeneration, the same pigment that vitamin A supports. In fact, during World War II, British Royal Air Force pilots were given ballberry jam, another anthocyanin-rich fruit, before night missions to improve their night vision. Modern research now confirms what those pilots discovered anecdotally. Anthocyanins improve visual acuity, reduce retinal inflammation, and support better circulation to the tiny blood vessels in the eye. That's why I recommend drinking this juice in the evening. Not only does it satisfy your sweet tooth in a healthy way, it goes straight to work while you sleep, defending your vision at the cellular level. But here's something I want you to pay close attention to. How you drink these juices matters. For example, many seniors worry about their blood sugar, and rightly so. Even natural fruit juices can cause a rapid rise in glucose if consumed too quickly or in excess. So when drinking blueberry-blackberry juice before bed, I recommend diluting it with water, about half and half. This slows the absorption of sugars and reduces the glycemic load, giving your body more time to process the nutrients without a spike. It also helps you stay hydrated, which is important because dehydration overnight can contribute to dry eyes, a very common condition in older adults. Now let's talk about our third juice, pineapple juice. Specifically cold-pressed and without added sugars. Pineapple contains an enzyme called bromelain, which has remarkable anti-inflammatory properties. Bromelain is most famous for its use in reducing swelling after surgery or injury, but what's less well known is that it also helps reduce systemic inflammation, including in the eyes. Inflammation in the eye contributes to conditions like conjunctivitis, uveitis, and even macular degeneration. When you drink pineapple juice, especially before sleep, you're helping your body lower inflammation throughout the night. And this can lead to noticeable improvements in morning eye comfort, less redness, less irritation, and even better moisture retention in the tear film. There's also a digestive benefit. Bromelain helps break down proteins in your digestive system, which can lead to better nutrient absorption, especially important if you're taking a multivitamin or eye support supplement with your dinner. Better digestion means better delivery of nutrients to your eyes. It's a chain reaction, and pineapple juice can be a very helpful part of it. But again, moderation is key. Pineapple juice can be high in sugar, so limit your portion to about 4 to 6 ounces. And if you're diabetic, mix it with a little water, or better yet, combine it with celery or cucumber juice for added hydration and fiber, which helps stabilize blood sugar levels overnight. And finally, let's turn to our fourth juice, tart cherry juice. This is one of my absolute favorites, not just for eye health, but for sleep itself. Tart cherries contain natural melatonin, a hormone that regulates your sleep-wake cycle. But did you know that melatonin also exists inside your eyes? In fact, the retina has its own circadian rhythm, and melatonin plays a direct role in protecting retinal cells from light-induced damage. When you drink tart cherry juice before bed, you're doing two things at once. First, you're helping your brain fall asleep more easily and stay in deeper, more restorative sleep. Second, you're delivering antioxidant and anti-inflammatory support to your retina during the very hours when your body is programmed to repair itself. Studies have shown that seniors who drink tart cherry juice have longer total sleep time, improved sleep efficiency, and better overall rest. And because quality sleep is essential for healing, this is incredibly important. Poor sleep has been linked to increased risk of glaucoma, dry eye disease, and even diabetic retinopathy. So improving sleep isn't just about feeling better, it's about protecting your eyes from further damage. Now, if you're wondering how to incorporate all of these into your evening, I want to give you a simple, practical routine. On Monday and Thursday, drink a small glass of carrot beet juice. On Tuesday and Friday, enjoy a diluted blueberry-blackberry juice. On Wednesday and Saturday, go with pineapple juice. paired with a slice of cucumber or some chia seeds. If you're watching blood sugar, and on Sunday, treat yourself to tart cherry juice, allowing it to ease you into deep restorative sleep. You don't have to drink all 4 juices every night. In fact, rotating them allows your body to absorb different nutrients across the week without overwhelming your digestion. So, as we bring this journey to a close, I want to leave you with something more powerful than any juice recipe, and that's a renewed sense of hope. A hope rooted in science. A hope rooted in nature. And a hope rooted in your body's incredible ability to heal, to restore, and to protect itself. If we simply give it the right tools. Because your eyes are not failing you, they're asking for your help. And that help doesn't have to come from expensive surgeries or harsh treatments or yet another bottle of artificial eye drops. Sometimes that help comes in the form of a single glass of juice, a handful of berries, a sip of tart cherry before bed, a quiet moment at the kitchen table when you nourish your body with intention and give it what it's truly been missing. Science shows us that real foods, the ones nature gives us freely, contain molecules far more intelligent than we ever imagined. They don't just sit in your stomach. They send signals to your cells. They speak to your DNA. They influence how your blood flows, how your inflammation is controlled, how your retinal cells protect themselves from stress and aging. These are the same foods that helped our ancestors thrive in harsh environments, and now they can help you protect your eyesight well into your 60s, 70s, 80s, and beyond. But it starts with a decision, a simple one, to go to your fridge or your local market and pick up the ingredients you now know can change your life. It starts with giving your eyes what they need, not once but consistently, over time. That's how the healing begins. And if you're sitting there wondering, is it too late for me? Let me be very clear, it's not. The human body is miraculous. And the moment you begin feeding it the nutrients that support your vision, it responds, sometimes slowly, sometimes dramatically, but always faithfully, even in your sleep. Your body is working to restore what time and wear have tried to take away. So tonight, I want to invite you to try something different. Skip the sugar-laden snack. Avoid the screen time that strains your eyes. Instead, reach for one of the 4 juices we talked about today. Sip it slowly. Let it nourish you from the inside out. Let it become your new bedtime ritual. Because what you do in the quiet moments before sleep can shape how clearly you see the world when you wake up. You deserve to open your eyes in the morning and see the faces of your loved ones clearly. You deserve to read, to walk, to explore, and to live your life without the fog of fading eyesight. And now, you have the knowledge to begin that journey. The power is, and has always been, in your hands. Or, in this case, in your glass. Thank you for spending this time with me. If this message resonated with you, I encourage you to share it with someone who needs it. Because eye health isn't just personal, it's generational. Let's protect the vision of those we love. And let's start tonight. Until next time, be well, eat powerfully, and remember, healing is possible even while you sleep.